So I'm not sure how I made it all these years without knowing about one of these. This is a heat pump water heater. This thing uses 25% of the electricity of a standard water heater. And I didn't realize it, but water heaters use a ton of electricity. I mean, they're basically a toaster oven that's frying your water.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
And when you're talking about heating 50 gallons of water, that's a lot of electricity. So this thing uses about $100 a year compared to a standard water heater, which is about $400 a year. Now, your electricity costs may be higher or lower, but that's about an average. With my big family of 5 kiddos and another on the way, we use a lot of hot water, so we're probably saving a lot more by using something like this. Now that we've got a house, I get to put one of these in it. I'm going to chop a bunch of pipe and plug it all together, and I'm going to do something extra that you could do with any water heater that will actually save you electricity. So come on, let's go check it out. Thing of beauty. Okay, so we are done. Look at this thing. Oh, and there it goes. Turn it on. So this thing sounds like a refrigerator. It's pretty quiet. I wouldn't want it running all day next to me, but it is not noisy. So, how does this thing work and what have I done to it? So basically what I did was I've got cold water coming in, and then I've got a bypass shut off right here, and it's forcing water to go through these 1/2-inch pipes up through my attic. There's 100 feet on each line, so 200 feet all together, and then the water comes down and feeds into the cold inlet at the bottom. And then of course hot water goes out and feeds the rest of the house. Now the reason why I did that is because most of the year the attic's going to be hot. It's not conditioned, and so that water will get heated just by being in the attic. The reason why I've got these additional valves on here is because I'll be able to open them up and drain out water in the wintertime. So most of the year we're going to be preheating our water with that attic hot air, but then of course also that's what the heat pump does as well. This is the intake line, and it's sucking hot air out of the attic, and then it's blowing out cold air, and that is actually feeding into my garage. I could have it blow into this room, but that air coming out of the attic isn't especially clean, so I don't exactly want it inside of the house. So besides that, then you've got the condensate line, because this is basically an air conditioner. So this cap can be removed, so you can put bleach in the top of it to kill algae. It's insulated because this line gets super cold, and you don't want condensation forming on it and creating mold. Alright, so this is the attic where a lot of the heat transfer is happening. So that grill is the air intake. And then this is where the air is coming out into the garage. This is where the air is blowing out. Temperature gun just died, but the air up here is 68 degrees. So those half-inch PEX lines, they're running all the way down there. You can see they're up above, and then it wraps around, and then they do loops, and then they run back all the way over there again. You could do something like this with a standard water heater, and if you're in a warm climate, then your attic temperatures will help heat the water up before it goes into your water heater. So that is the heat pump and how I have it set up. If you're interested in the parts and pieces that go with this, or this model in particular, I'll put it in the description. You can take a look at it. They typically run about $1,600 for a 50-gallon water heater. My total cost in this project is about $650 with the water heater. The water heater itself was $500. $500! The inlet and outlet ports were the most expensive additional item. That was $100 for both of those plastic pieces that you can duct to. I already had all the valves and the half-inch water line and some CPVC parts. So yeah, altogether probably about $150. I'm saving about 75% on my energy bill from this water heater. So probably about $25 a month, though my family uses a ton of hot water, so it's probably going to be more than that I'll be saving. So let me know in the comments whether you think this is worth it, or whether a regular water heater will do just fine. I may be losing my hair, but I'm not losing my mind. This is the best thing since sliced bread. Come on. Do you have too much time in your day? Do you think of random projects that you need to be doing that you really shouldn't be doing because you should be calling someone that knows what they're doing? Well, come along with me. We're going to do something we probably shouldn't do. If you aren't as excited about this beautiful piece of technology as I am, then you don't know what you're talking about.